I'm Ben Linehan, I'm 20 years old.
I'm Charlie, I'm 22 years old.
My name is Will Linehan and I'm 23 years old.
My name is Henry and I'm 20 years old.
Fraser Williams, I'm 24.
We're doing a bit of hiking, a bit of canoeing, a bit of exploring.
I think it's going to be difficult to make sure we pack it all full the whole time. And I think it's going to be quite intense for 2 weeks.
He knows about everything. Especially Fred. Well, it's a different badge really from things like the Green Scout. It encompasses a lot more, I think.
The Explorer Belt is at least 10 days travelling challenge to see as many communities as possible in a foreign country.
The Explorer Belt is more about kind of the social aspect and kind of meeting as many people in communities as I possibly can. We've got spending a couple of days in Oslo, and then we're getting a train up to the top of the Hardangervidda plateau, sleeping in a mountain hut for the night, and then we're walking across that for 4 days.
At county level, this is the first self-led group in a long time, so we've had to learn together.
And then we come down off the mountain plateau, visit the Formork power station.
10 challenges to do, 10 big challenges, one big project.
And then we're going down to a little town called Darlin.
They've done quite a bit, and with previous experience with Green Scout and Duke of Edinburgh Gold, I think they know we're very important.
We're meeting a Norwegian scout group who are going to lend us some canoes, and then we're going to canoe down the Tillamook Canal.
I'm probably most excited about the canoeing. I think the scenery is supposed to be absolutely fantastic. I mean, the first day is sheer cliffs on either side going down the river, so I think it's going to be pretty exciting.
And then down to a town called Shen, I think it's pronounced Shen, and then we get the train back up to Oslo and fly home.
The whole point of this award is that they have plans in place, but it's fluid. It can move along as anything can happen at any time. So it's been really well planned out.
I think we're all a fairly sensible group of people. Well, we can be a sensible group of people. Oh yeah, should be fine. How hard could it be?
So what you want, just a picture or just...
No, it's a video. It's already
Do you want me to say anything? Like the...
No, just give it to us more.
I had 6 left on toast. It was tiny bread. Tiny bread. And really thinly sliced as well. Yeah, we're not.
What is Fred concerned about? People with no leg hair. No leg hair.
Surprised, we've got
Micah Swissport, that's Micah Swissport, please come to gate 46, thank you.
How was your flight, Fraser?
It was rather enjoyable. There were some fantastic views of clouds over the sunset. It's very, very beautiful.
How's the trip going so far?
William.
Well, we sat around in the plane as it left lane. Now we're sat around in the coach at midnight Norwegian time.
I mean, we're taking a flight. It's not much to write home about, is it?
We've had a fairly successful first outing. We managed to get our 2 extra dry bags sent off via the post office on the university to, hopefully, Darwin.
Somewhere in Darwin.
Unfortunately, when we got out of the post office, the weather wasn't great.
Understood.
And we weren't very prepared for it.
Some of us weren't very prepared for it.
I mean, if you take an average, I mean, our average level of preparedness was under what we should have been. Right, we're geared up properly now. We're ready to go. We got in late last night to this beautiful looking scout hut. It's got charm, it's got tradition. It took us a long time to find in the dark. Well, not that long really. This is our second attempt at leaving the hut this morning. Our first attempt was mildly successful. And then we got a little bit wet. Geared up properly now, ready for whatever Oslo has to bring.
So we had some lunch at a little cafe place. We managed to find somewhere to buy some gas and all the food we need for the next few weeks, the next week or so. We've just got the train, the metro, down towards the palace, which is this, I'm assuming.
Our challenge for today, given that we are here at the Royal Palace in Oslo, number 12, visit the palace in Oslo.
We that include going inside?
Done.
So, as part of the Dice Man challenge, to decide what we're going to cook for dinner this evening in the Scout Hut is to talk to people, Norwegian people, and come up with 6 kind of traditional or common Norwegian dinners that you find in a household home, and then we'll put them all down 1 to 6, and then we'll roll a die, and whatever the die lands on, we pick that item from the list and we cook it for dinner tonight.
And what traditional, really traditional Norwegian dishes do we just get?
So the two that we just got from the lovely ladies who were doing the guided tours of the palace in Oslo were pizza grandiosa, I think is how they pronounced it, which is frozen pizza, apparently very traditional Norwegian home meal, and the other one was tacos. Again, very traditional, obviously inspired by the Norwegian cuisine, but apparently they're served very mild with lots of sour cream, so not spicy at all.
So this is the, we've just been in the old style hut, which is over there. This is the new style hut that they're beginning to build around in Norway now.
Apparently they're building loads of them, so some of them are opening later this year.
Yeah. Little 3D model.
Ooh. So they all sleep 8, I think.
Oh, yeah.
They're fantastic. Let's go inside.
Quite muddy boots on.
So this is a hobby bar. Let's continue.
Nougat.
Oh!
That is bizarre.
What is it?
Is it nougat?
No.
Another.
It's like bubblegum flavoured marshmallow.
Ooh, that's weird. It's like a wagon wheel.
But it's definitely blueberry bubblegum flavour, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not entirely unpleasant.
We've just been to the Viking Museum, where we saw some Viking ships, and some Viking burial mounds, which was all very interesting. Sadly, did not contain any boat building tips, tricks, or blueprints, which is a shame. But nonetheless, it was very interesting. They're fantastic ships.
What did you learn?
They built ships and sailed them pretty much around the world, which is phenomenal given that their size. Like, to live and row in that for an Atlantic crossing from here to Canada, that is madness. But they did it, so rather them than I.
So one of our challenges is to do the Dice Man challenge. So we have asked several people of Norway for some traditional dishes, which we are going to cook later on. But to choose, we have to roll a dice, and so if it lands on a 1, we choose one dish. We'll go through 6. So what we're going to do now is roll the dice and find out what our meal is for tonight. Number 1, frozen pizza. Apparently that's very traditional in Norway. 2 tacos. 3 meatballs with potato and cabbage. 4 is a Viking dish. We found we went to the Viking Museum. 5 is we've been told to go to a special fish shop, and they'll give us a recipe when we're there. And then 6 is a kind of lamb and cabbage broth or soup options. Now we're going to roll and see what we can get. It's going to make it easier for me.
Sucker. Right.
4.
What was number 4?
So we've started number 4. That means we're going to have the pork and apple dinner, the Viking recipe.
Nice.
So
That's
we're
the easiest one to
going to
make.
go to the supermarket now and get the ingredients, and then go back to the cabin and cook it. So I'll see you there.
So what are we cooking for dinner, shall we?
So, as our dice roll has decided, we are doing a traditional Viking meal, which is basically frying pork, onions and apple. So we're having that with some bread.
Very nice. So the pork is now cooked. We've whacked on 2 large handfuls of apple and onion. Been quite liberal with the apple, it seems.
Ben and Henry, the Viking cuisine.
Very tasty. Yeah.
Oh.
Hot apparently.
No.
Fred, you were initially very critical of the.
I didn't intend to be critical. I'm a big fan. I've not actually tasted it yet, but I'm expecting to be a big fan. I do love a bit of pork. I don't think we do enough in our country. I don't know why. I love it. It's not, well, I was going to say the best meat, but maybe not, because I do like a bit of beef or lamb. Nice bit of roast lamb. It's really nice. Not big on turkey.
No, turkey.
Chicken can be good. It's cooked right. I'm about to show you footage of the Wild Henry in action. Wah!